Hello, my Ecuador traveling YouTube friends. Do you all remember those orange jokes when we were in high school? Aren't you glad you're in Ecuador? Orange you glad you're in Ecuador? By the way, I didn't buy these at the Mercado. These are really nice, succulent, beautiful looking, glowing oranges. More adjectives. And it reminds me of when I was in Florida during high season of the winter snowbirds. There was a tremendous amount of citrus growing all over people's yards. There were trees full of grapefruit, lemons that big, lemons as big as an orange, grapefruit, oranges, and they were in people's personal yards. And they big trees, not tiny little miniature trees. A lot of times people would just give me big, huge bags of oranges or grapefruit or lemons. It was amazing. And I paid at the store $5 for 6 of these here in Salinas, Ecuador. And the size bags I used to get in Florida for free from friendly people, big bag, probably about $15, $20 worth here in Salinas of oranges for free. And those were amazing times.
Hey, what you doing down there?
Yeah, I was just saying, in a meltdown scenario, this is the kind of thinking that a person normally, under normal circumstances, would not engage in. Being able to make something yourself that maybe you won't be able to go to the store and get, and it could be in a meltdown scenario, or you could just be in a developing country where this stuff's just not available for sale, and you just don't feel like paying $70 for, you know, a $15 item.
Now what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I haven't figured that part out yet. So yeah, I made the tripod because I could, but not only that, I haven't seen one around. You know, probably if I run around and look longer, I could find one, but, you know, what for, you know? I just made it out of stuff I had laying around. That is a homemade tripod, not because I had to do it, but because I could. I made it all out of materials that were just laying around. It cost me a cent, not a cent. And it's sturdier than that plastic one. It'll probably last forever, just like the rest of the homemade furniture. You know, Henry David Thoreau used to laugh about how much he did not spend. That's why I'm laughing about the tripod. Living on $1,000 a month, $1,200 a month, $1,350 a month. Which one was it? You know what? That is a 35% inflation rate over 5 years, which comes out to 7% per year. If you're on a Social Security budget or something like that, you know how those wonderful people like to tell you that you can retire beach lifestyle on $1,000 a month, average Social Security check. You better factor in that 7% inflation rate per year, cumulative. Oh yeah? Yeah, speaking of oranges, this goes back to ordering stuff and the lack of availability, and not to keep pounding the subject, but of course it always comes up because we need things, right? You know, essential oils are so amazing for health, and I've been using essential oils to recuperate from antibiotic suffering. Antibiotics, immune system breakdown from antibiotics. For example, I can go on Amazon and they want $30, $40 for some essential oils, you know, for a certain amount, like a half a cup. You know, 4 ounces, 8 ounces, they do cost around $30, $40. Now, when you add the $42 tax or whatever shipping and taxes, that's going to run close to $100 for 4 to 8 ounces of oil. So, what do you do when you don't want to pay $100 for a flask of oil? They don't sell it here, and so you can't buy it locally. My answer is, ta-da! Is this any surprise? Do it yourself. Yeah, I've been learning a lot. I'm making my own essential oils of orange. Because the oranges are so high, this is going to end up costing me about $6. But for other herbs that aren't as high as these oranges, it's going to cost me about half that. So generally around $3 for a 4 to 8 ounce flask of homemade, do-it-yourself essential oils, which have medicinal properties.
It's Angelo's cooking day today. He's making something Mexican-y in here. And Frank's making something too. He's making his own homemade essential peppermint oil. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this kitchen right now. I think this is peppermint right here. Here we have yogurt going on in the crock pot. Soy yogurt.
Yeah, some of the things that we talk about are 100% related to being able to live on a local level. The way I see it, I have a skill, and with this skill, you and I can live anywhere in Central and South America on small means. We are not limited, so we just have so many more options. I realize a lot of people will never do that. They'll always stick to the tourist hangout. That's fine for them. And I know quite a few people that are good people, but that doesn't work for me. So the channel's about us. It's a video log of our life in Ecuador as a frugal, do-it-yourself family, HM family life. Thanks for listening and have a wonderful day. So I never thought I'd become an essential oil sniffer. Oops, that sounds kind of odd, but hey, it's essential oil, it's good for you.